Can tell you is, since the last stream, the park video courtside report for NBA 2K26 has dropped, and it seems like the internet is a buzz. People to put aside their differences with Ronnie 2K's new lace front. And they are excited for X, Y, and Z. I've seen some clips, but I have not seen the whole thing. So we're gonna check it out and see what the hype is all about. Let me turn that off. Yo, shout out to DC Marvelous with the sub. Also, because I'm a day late, content creators, if you want to watch some, they're actually playing it. They got early access to it. My boy, shout out my boy King Dooms. If you want to, actually, I'll shout him out right now. He's in the park. You want to open another tab because you need to be watching my stream as well. But Dooms got access to it. That's his stream, King Dooms on Twitch. He's playing. He's really good too. He's really fucking good at the game, way better than me. So if you want to watch some high level gameplay, early access, you know, go check out Dooms. Hit him with a follow. What up, homeless? Looks much more vibrant. Bro gets funnier every day. What you mean I get funnier every day? I mean, I guess I'll take that as a compliment. I get stronger. That's my power. Shout out to Dooms. All right, let's check out this courtside report because I haven't seen this shit. Now, how much money he spent on VC is the real question. I'm gonna be honest, he probably didn't spend nothing because he's part of he was at community day. They probably get free VC. They don't have to pay for nothing. All right, courtside report. Let's check it out. Let's see what's new with this shit so we can get on the game. He said support my friends, but me first. Facts. Now he's like, that's what I said. I said open another tab.
What's up, y'all? Tyrese Halliburton here with Eric from NBA 2K to guide you through this year's City. The City in NBA 2K26 is driven by hoops with a more accessible and competitive layout to keep you on the court more often. Now let's get to it.
Can I just state Tyrese Halliburton, and I love Tyrese Halliburton. He's actually one of my favorite players. Before they went to the finals, I like players that getting their team involved, but can I just say, like, he's added absolutely nothing to this year's courtside report. I don't understand why he's been there. He's done the intro to pretty much every one of them, and he's added nothing to the conversation. And it just kind of feels like they pulled him in because they know he's injured and has nothing else to do. I don't get it.
In NBA 2K26, the city is even more accessible and convenient, making it easier to visit points of interest and...
Well, there you go. That's for all the sweats out there. Top crew. So I mean, you'll be able to, as soon as somebody loads in, you can see who doesn't get off the fucking game. So based off the top 10 teams or whatever, you'll see whose chair stinks the most.
Convenient, making it easier to visit points of interest and, most importantly, get on the court faster. The first thing you'll notice when entering the city is how buttery smooth and fluid the movement and camera panning feels. For the first time, we are now running at 60 frames per second citywide on the PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series S and X consoles.
We're 1 minute into this trailer, and the first big feature they wanted to announce is the game is running at 60 frames per second, which, by the way, we're 5 years into the lifespan of this console. They should have been able to do this back in 2K20 when the game, when the first next gen or current gen dropped, right? Like, it's cool, but I'm not gonna, it's a lowercase w. I'm not gonna get like super excited because it should have been running at 60 frames per second. Now, where am I going with this? How come in 2K it took till 2K26 for the park to finally run at 60 frames per second? The reason it hasn't is because of that fucking PS4 version. Guys, when you have to make two versions of one game and one piece of hardware is inferior to the other, it makes it hard to optimize and focus on the one product. This shit should have been there. Instead, we had a 5-year delay because you broke ass bitch ass niggas won't get off that boat. Fuck that 2K Carnival Cruise.
Based entirely on community feedback, the city also received new lighting improvements, including a fixed time of day that will reduce harsh shadows and sunlight when playing games outdoors in places like the park.
Wow.
This year, the city features an open-air plaza with a gate.
He says it's not a W, it's a V. I feel that.
Training facility, event center, arena, and other locations all within walking distance. The theater, rec.
I don't think you realize that you're not picking on them. It's an actual fact. Yeah, I try to speak truth through humor. So I don't come across as like super preachy. But the unfortunate thing is like the average IQ in the world is dropping because people don't read as much anymore. People won't even read an article. They read news headlines and then they'll go talk about it on social media and totally take whatever the headline is out of context. Because a lot of times headlines are rage bait, right? So because a lot of times people don't understand basic concepts and stuff, and I did bad in school, by the way. I don't even think I'm intelligent. I want to get that straight. I do not think I'm intelligent. I did bad in school. But when I was a kid, doing bad in school was probably doing good now. Especially because I've seen they changed the grades now to where it's easier to get an A and a B, which is crazy. So yeah, I think a lot of times they don't realize that like there's truth in what I'm saying, and they take it personal. Another thing too that I realize as you get older, it's not about how you say it. I mean, it's not what you say, it's how you say it. Unfortunately, because I do crack a lot of jokes, people take it internally and they get emotional about what I say. So a lot of times the message gets lost in translation because they hear me making a joke or like being loud or whatever. And you know, that's unfortunate. I would focus on my delivery more if I was into politics or like something more serious, like real life, because I really want to convey the message. But we're talking about video games. I'm not gonna tone police myself over video games. If what I said about a PS4 offends you, nigga, fuck you. I don't give a damn. Talking about video games. I know if you get emotional about a nigga talking about video games, we know your life is miserable.
Proving Grounds, swag.
This is not real life.
Easy to go door to door to play in all of the refreshed lobbies, courts, and arenas. Not only is it easier and faster to get on the court, but with the new swap build,
thank God,
you no longer need to leave the city in order to swap between your MyPlayers. Seamlessly change.
Oh my God. So that's what this was. I seen people on Twitter hyping this shit up. So you able to quick, this nigga got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Which, by the way, this is a fake account just for the trailer, right? They just made some shit, but they're trying to show you like, look how many builds you can have. You can have it inside out, a mid range, a rim reaping, rim runner. God damn, alliteration on Super Saiyan. Versatile paint creator. What am I? 2K niggas don't know what fucking alliteration is. This is just an excuse to get you guys to spend more money. I just want you guys to know that. Please be aware. This is, and now is it an excuse to get you to spend money? This is also a psyop to show you subconsciously, look how much money you can spend on getting different builds. Not an RPG. This is definitely an RPG. Like I can see a world where like you're in the park and you and your friends, you drop off a team and they get mad, so they spin the block, and then the nigga pull out his phone. You see, like you ever drop somebody off in the park and you see them whip out your phone? Before, it would probably be the nigga checking your fucking badges, checking your build, or checking like your record. Now they finna whip out their phone and they finna swap builds. Okay, well you beat my 7-4. Well, I'm gonna pull out my 6-8. Do it all, and they're just gonna keep doing that. The same niggas just spinning the block. Build 3, build 4, build 5. Where's the self-control? Shout out to Q the Sage with the super chat, and shout out to Blaze Light with the super chat. Did you get a good night's sleep? You know what's funny? After that 13-hour stream, I wasn't even sleepy like that next day. Like I crashed towards the end of the day, but I think the anger from that boss fight, because like JG was like, "What are you doing up so early?" I was in the group chat talking at like 8 a.m. I think I slept for like 3 hours. He was like, "What the fuck are you doing up?" I was like, "The anger woke me up, nigga. I hate that boss, bro." So like, I'm good though, bro. I'm good.
Seamlessly changed to another build best suited to what your squad needs, right on the spot. NBA 2K26 builds on 2K25's goal of a more intimate and accessible world. You can see just about every area in the city no matter where you are standing, and very quickly go from one place to another.
Thankfully, they made it smaller. It literally looks like 2K18's neighborhood, just more condensed, so that they have more ads everywhere, basically. But I'm not going to complain because we just want to play the game. We don't want to run around some fake-ass GTA server.
Long a defining feature of NBA 2K, parks are back in NBA 2K26 with bold new features to make every season and even every day a new experience. Parks in NBA 2K26...
I'm not going to lie. Especially, I already seen this part because I seen Dooms playing it earlier. I was in a stream for about an hour. I was watching him play. I'll give him some clout. I do like the way this park looks. It's very vibrant. It's very welcoming. It looks like a fun place to be, and also it looks like a real park. Another one of the reasons, as goofy as it sounds, another reason that I don't, besides the cheesers in the park, because all the biggest cheesers are in the park. Another reason I don't enjoy the park recently is just the actual aesthetic. I don't want to be there. Like last year, we were on a pirate ship and we were balling next to Gundams and shit. I'm like, what the fuck is this goofy ass shit? This look like some shit where niggas gonna be at, right? It's like this, like sometimes less is more. So like the way that this looks, it's a W. I think it's a W. Low-key reminds me of the first park. Like, just keep it simple, man.
Been designed with a more natural and grounded feel for a more realistic aesthetic, typical of what you'd see in a real-life environment. Access the park in 2K26 by entering the giant rotating basketball that not only serves as the centerpiece of the city, but also as your gateway to a new location featuring stunning courts.
You got to step into the big balls to get into the court.
Every 6 weeks at the start of a new season, a different park environment will be introduced. Along with a number of new original designs, you will also find yourself playing in complete HD remasters of all of our iconic NBA.
I fuck with that. That'll keep the game fresh, you know, instead of the same 1 or 2 parks. I fuck with that. Cycling out, give people different environments and stuff. They should keep that in the game. Yo, shout out to Dewan with the super chat, off topic, but have you watched TFS? My boy been trying to get me hip for a while, but I don't trust his sense of humor. I don't know what TFS is. What does that stand for? You know I'm old. Y'all better chill with them acronyms. What's TFS stand for, chat? Somebody put me on. Not a terrible change. Small change, but it's a W. Team 4-star? Are you talking about Team 4-star? The Dragon Ball shit? Yeah, that shit is funny. But yo, nigga, you just woke up? You just got out of prison or something? Your man trying to put you onto some internet classics from fucking 2008. Yeah, Team 4-star is funny.
2K16 parks.
That man just woke up or something.
Park is a brand new locale called Skyline Park, set in a magnificent urban environment.
Yeah, your homie, he valid.
Essence of hooping and competing on your favorite neighborhood courts. Team up with your friends and visit the park to start competing for bragging rights and big rewards.
Big rewards.
To support
the super chat, JFE.
Parks, we've also added park MVPs, streak setters, and streak breakers to make things a little more interesting. And
fun fact. This is cool. This is going to keep people in the park, keep them competitive. But fun fact, for anybody who has a streak on the court, these are also people, like, see, he's on a 20-game win streak. That means this person is 20 times more likely to have doo-doo streaks in their fucking draws. Because you don't get out your chair. You don't get out your fucking chair, bro. These are the courts I'll be avoiding. Fuck this VC.
A little more interesting and a lot more competitive. Park MVPs, the top rep player in each park, will be marked with a...
You know niggas is gonna put this in their Twitter bio, their Instagram bio. Yeah, I was the park MVP from fucking November to December 2025. Like, shut up, bro. You can't put that on your job resume. We don't care. We don't care.
And also in the bird's eye view of the courts, so you can easily spot where they are playing. Playing against the park MVP can be a very rewarding experience.
Yeah, they linked in.
If you can defeat the park MVP, you'll earn 5x rep and 5x VC for that game.
I fuck with that. That's a good way to keep people in the park. More VC, more because I do feel like when there's good players outside, a lot of times people would avoid games because of that. That's one of the reasons that it is hard to get a game in the park. People be avoiding the actual good players. Now there's an actual reason to actually try to win a match against them.
Park MVP bonus is earnable,
especially because VC ain't cheap.
So get out there and chase them down. Streak setters, etch your greatness in the park by setting.
Streak setters, whoa. Just be mud skid marks all over the fucking place.
The longest win streak for a court in the current season. The players with the longest streak on each court will have their names spotlighted right on the court for all to see. On the flip side, the all-new Streak Breakers feature will reward you with VC for ending another team's active win streak. The longer your streak, the more VC you'll earn for snapping it. There's no limit to how many Streak Breaker bonuses you can earn in a day. So get out.
You definitely about to see YouTubers making the I just went on a 100-game win streak, or I just defeated a 100-game win streak and won 500,000 VC.
There and chase those big streaks. Lastly, all park games in NBA 2K
Lost Soul Aside drops tomorrow. Any thoughts? Yeah.
26 will give you a 25%
what up, Jaden?
All year long.
Not the black guy guru with the sub.
Celebrate the revamped park.
Oh, I tweeted about this because I saw this. I tweeted about this. If you didn't see the tweet, I said the funny thing about this because I seen there was a tweet that hit my For You page, and this dude was like, "I can't lie, I'm really excited that park players are gonna get 25% rep bonus." It's not that big of a deal, and this is just marketing fooling people, guys. I know the school system is failing us a lot in America, but let me explain something to you. If everybody in the park is getting a 25% rep bonus, then nobody is getting a 25% rep bonus because you're all leveling up at the same exact pace. Now, when they did something in the past, like where you had to wear a specific t-shirt and only those people got the rep bonus, then it changed it. But literally, if you could just show up as is and everybody's getting the bonus, it's not a fucking bonus. It's a way to fool you to stay on the fucking servers and spend more money. I need the critical thinking to come back, guys. I seen somebody reply to my tweet. And I get what they were saying. I think it's let me see, where is that Jane at? Because I replied to it. Yeah, he's saying I think it's only for the park, but I can see what you're saying. Yeah, so if it is only for the park, what I'm saying still stands. I think he's correct. it's only for the park. The problem with it is what I say still stands, because the most popular game modes in 2K is the park, the rec, pro-am. I don't know. The third one could be interchangeable, but definitely 1 and 2 are definitely the park and the rec. My team. You know, yeah, my team would be number 3. Oh my God, how could I forget about the my team? Them niggas never stop spinning. So because and most people are playing, I would argue the most popular is probably the park, because I mean, look at all the people that they flew out for the fucking community day. I've seen so many tweets of people saying, and I love it. One of my favorite things about community day for 2K is people come back with all these best build videos, and everybody in the community, and I don't even know if it's trolling or hating, but everybody in the community is like, yo, that build is fucking ass. I don't think that the builds they make from community day are completely ass. I think the issue is you're not understanding those people are making builds from the perspective of a park player, because most people are park players. That's why they're making these builds with a fucking 55 free throw, no rebounding, 7-4, 3. Like, they're just trying to cheese in the park. So like if you change your perspective to those are park players, the builds are decent blueprints or whatever. But yeah, this is one of the most popular game modes. So like this rep bonus really isn't going to do as much as you guys think. And then you got to stop and still wait for a game too.
25% rep bonus all year long for all games played. Come celebrate the revamped park experience with us, and we'll see you out there.
Cruise.
In NBA 2K26, we've replaced affiliations in favor of a more custom, community-driven approach with an all-new feature called Cruise. Cruise is a feature where you can team up with your friends and community members to earn great.
Let's see these challenges when you play. You can play 15 games as a crew. Complete challenge 1 to unlock, challenge 2, challenge 3. So you get extra VC for completing things as a crew. Pretty cool.
Rewards. Simply play games or work with your crew to complete weekly goals that help you rise through the ranks of all 30 crew levels.
Cruise is not new. Yeah, Cruise was in 2K11, but I think this is a new take. The name isn't new, but I think this take on it is new.
Process. You can unlock custom branded crew clothing featuring your own uploaded crew logo.
How do you get to? Oh shit. Level 26 that's unlimited. Unlimited free skill boosts applied to your team if you hit level 26. Holy shit. And then 27, you get unlimited Gatorade. Oh shit, we're gonna have to make a crew. That's worth it alone. Earn 50% rep bonus when your team is made up of your crew. You get a 50% bonus if you play within your squad. Like, that's an actual bonus because not everybody's gonna be in a crew. So all you lonely ass niggas, you in trouble. You get a 50% extra bonus on VC if you play with your friends in the crew. And then there's also 100% at 28. That's not bad.
VC and rep bonuses, unlimited boost, max.
You get tier 1 badges and shit.
Even cap breakers. Crews can be exclusive to.
Right. Reese, right. That's what 2K niggas will say. Oh, hey, whoa. I'm not one of these League of Legends nerds. I'm not one of these World of Warcraft nerds. I'm not in a guild. I'm in a crew. It's different, okay? I'm not in a clan. This isn't my clan tag. This is my crew. Like, it's the same shit, you fucking dweeb. Yo, shout out to Missile Crisis with the sub.
You and your friends if you want. Or you can grow your crew to a maximum of 50 players.
You can have 50 people in your crew? Oh, shit. We're going to have to recruit the demons out the Discord. No bums. We need to fill up all 50 slots so then we all can just unlock these rewards. Because, I mean, what's 15 games to a crew of 50 people? Where the demons at, man? We need to get the demons on the squad.
Crews can be exclusive to you and your friends if you want, or you can grow your crew to a maximum of 50 players.
You can create, you can open up your crew to anybody. Invite only. No. Demons only. Yo, they're not beating the allegations. This shit is not Baldur's Gate 3. It is Baldur's Gate 3.
Or you can grow your crew to a maximum of 50 players. Crews offer flexibility and a creative outlet for everyone.
Baldur's Gate 3.
To see which crew you are representing, your crew logo, and your crew level to show off your progress. Gather your crew and keep an eye on the crew leaderboard to see who is.
So that's what it is. Okay.
In the city.
Is that mode only for the park, or does the crew apply to everything? Like, if my crew only plays Pro-Am or like Rec, do you still get the bonuses? Does anybody know the answer to that? And if you're trash, you're on Fraud Watch and getting banned. No, I'm not gonna ban you for being ass at 2K. That's not even hard to do. Most of y'all are ass at 2K, so it's not fair. You most likely talk about yourself. Like, Every game mode. I'm not gonna lie, that's a W. I'll give him and I hate this shit, bro. I fucking hate this shit. I hate giving 2K any fucking credit, but I'm gonna let for the crew feature, I'm gonna let Ronnie 2K's lace front glow up a little bit, just a little bit.
Challenges are a new feature in NBA 2K26 that offer a great way to both learn what the city has to offer as well as, well, challenge you to see what heights you can reach. Complete beginner, daily, seasonal, and lifetime challenges to earn VC, rep bonuses, exclusive cosmetics you can't get anywhere else, and yes, cap breakers. All you have to do
They have a lot of like challenges for you to do. They want you to never get off this fucking game.
is play, and the rewards will start flowing your way as you rack up stats and wins.
Highlights in the lace front. Yeah, I gotta do my dailies.
Keeping the competitive theme going, we've added leaderboards all around the city so everyone can keep an eye on where they rank. In 2K26, there are new types of leaderboards to track your accomplishments. These include modes, geo-rank, and cruise. Mode leaderboards focus on the players with the most wins in the park, theater, the rec, proving grounds, starting five, and ante up.
The sweats are coming out.
Rank on these leaderboards to see how well you measure up against the competition. These leaderboards are updated daily, and the #1 ranked player in each mode will have a giant 12-foot statue of their MyPlayer built right outside of that mode's building. Geo-rank leaderboards celebrate the most victorious players across the globe and allow you to filter by different geographic.
Can we get matchmaking in the park, please? That's what ProAm is for. Make a pro. If you don't want to play the fives, you know you can do ProAm 3v3, right? That's matchmaking.
Including all 50 US states. If you are one of the top players in any region of the world, you will get a custom show-off flare.
So as soon as I can move my arm, I'm on the game. I'm off until November. Damn.
Intros. If you are the number 23 player in California or the number 7 player in France, everyone is going to know your name. So
oh my God, niggas is about to be insufferable. So not only do they have top players for the leaderboard period, but they got top regional players. Niggas is gonna be updating their Twitter bio talking about I'm the best 2-guard out of Albuquerque, New Mexico between 3 and 4 p.m. Nigga, we don't want to hear that shit. We don't want to hear that shit. Albuquerque, we don't want to hear that.
Get out there.
And you know what? I'm surprised it took them this long to do this because I'm not gonna lie. Me personally, I don't care about all this leaderboard stuff, but this is good for the community. For the sweats, they're gonna care about this shit. I'm gonna go ahead and make a prediction. This might be one of the best selling 2Ks just because whether it's physical game sales or like the VC or maybe both, just because they're implementing a lot of features that are gonna promote competitive nature. And that's gonna keep people on the servers, which is also gonna, the thing is like, it's like big box stores. The longer you stay in the store, the more you're likely to spend money. That's why stores like Walmart and Target have everything in there. Costco, they want you to browse so then you accidentally buy. How many times you been to Costco? I know me personally. You go there for 2-3 things and you come out with 10. It's the same thing. They want to keep you on the servers as long as possible because then you're more likely to spend money. And the way they do that is to improve the competitive aspect of the casual side of the game. I just did it today. The only thing I would say that could hold it back is I am worried about cheaters for this game because there's a pure green window. That means people who are running Zins are going to be going wild. I've already seen some clips of people shooting from half court with no badges. So people are going to be going to Amazon. They're going to be going to GameStop, buying them Zins, getting them auto green scripts. If they handle the shooters, the cheaters, people are going to probably really love this game. If they let the cheaters run rampant, people are gonna hate this game like a motherfucker. Yo, shout out to Dub with the sub. And I'm gonna be honest, I don't know if they're gonna deal with the cheaters, especially like during the events and shit like that. That shit had me baffled the first time I seen Zins and Amazon. Amazon, I expect. What had me baffled is when I walked into my local GameStop and there was Zins in the glass case. I remember that shit made me mad. I'm like, bro, you guys are supposed to be a pro consumer, pro gamer place, and you're selling a cheating device in here. You fuck nigga. That's why I walked out. That's why GameStop can't get my money. You guys are so desperate and down bad for a fucking pre-order that you're now selling cheating devices. Think about the type of culture you're promoting. You said, ain't no way. They sell them at GameStop. Not every, because I haven't seen it in every GameStop, but some GameStops sell those Zins. I was like, this is ridiculous, bro. Hold on, let me see what you say. Yo, shout out to Dub with the super chat. Just saw a thread on Twitter where 2K players were talking about committing fraud for VC, claiming false chargeback. Sometimes I just wish society would put that energy towards something positive. Niggas is doing VC charges, VC fraud. That's crazy. No, not the PPP. The VCCC is different, bro. It's like the PPP loan fraud, but like we finessing Ronnie for the VC, bro. Like it's not even that serious, bro. Get a job.
ProAm Summit is a new experience in
Get a
NBA
job.
2026 that offers true competitive tournament-based team play.
Nah, facts. I had a little side job at GameStop, and the kids will come in buying the Zens. Yeah, and that's and I'm glad that you said to that Interstellar in the chat. Shout out to you. So he worked at GameStop, and he said they had him at his GameStop. I'm glad you admitted to this because I have a lot of agendas that I like to push. One day I'm gonna start pushing an agenda about the false narrative of PC is full of fucking cheaters. PC games do have cheaters, right? But what I hate is console players act like it's not just as bad on console. It's just the way people cheat on console is different from the way that people cheat on PC. People have the wall hacks and shit like that, the auto aim on PC, but on console, they got these scripts and it's easier to hide that you're cheating on console because you're playing with a controller. Can't nobody see that little thing plugged into your device. Motherfuckers be cheating out the woo on Warzone and Call of Duty, which are not Call of Duty, Warzone and 2K. And these are two of the most popular games in the world. Like, what are we talking about here, bro?
Twice a season, try
console players just hide it better. I'll give them that.
And 5v5 tournaments to compete for citywide recognition and some awesome rewards. The ProAm Summit will take place every 3 weeks with competitive play happening on Saturday and Sunday of Summit weekends. To qualify, all your team needs to do is play 10 ProAm games together in the weeks leading up to the next Summit. During Summit weekend, each game your team plays is scored based on the outcome and your performances. The ProAm Summit leaderboard ranks each team by the sum of your 5 highest game scores for that weekend. The top 5, top 10, and top 100 teams will each receive elite rewards fit for the best organized teams in the city.
Okay, so they're rewarding people for sweating. Thank God, man. Hopefully there won't be as many sweats in the fucking wreck then. I'm telling you right now, and I'm gonna say it every single time, if you run plays in the wreck, you are a bitch ass nigga, bruh. I don't care if you white, black, Hispanic, Asian, Indian, whatever, bruh. Green. If you run plays in the wreck, you're running zones, you are a bitch ass nigga, bruh. Take that shit to the Pro-Am. They're now giving you extra rep rewards and money and shit like that. Go play with them, bruh. Rec is for people who have nobody to play with or people who play inconsistently. They don't play enough to run plays and shit. It's just 5 homies who just got off of work and just trying to have some fun, bruh. Take that shit to the Pro-Am. Yeah, Namekian.
Become basketball royalty in the new Street Kings game mode. Last year, Street Ball featured 3 courts spread out across the city, but this year we have centrally located the courts into one convenient new location with lots of new features. Play solo or link up.
It'd be 3-2 zones, triangle. Yeah. Niggas be running the triangle offense and fucking in the wreck. Be like, bro, weren't you born in 2003? You never even seen the triangle. What are you doing? Seen that shit on YouTube, bro. Phil Jackson, bro. Like, oh my God, get out the wreck.
Skilled CPU bosses. This all-in-one approach features a more cohesive look and feel with 3 very distinct and very cool courts to play on. Street Kings is a great way to level up your MyPlayer and earn 40 levels of rewards that will give you a truly unique look out in the city.
Ain't nobody earning that shit. I will, but half the 2K audience be buying the battle pass and then buy the levels, bro. It's crazy.
Get your badges, test out new animations, and sharpen your skills on the Street Kings courts. The city is the home of basketball, but your MyCourt is your dedicated space to work on your game. Choose new drill options, practice your free throws, catch alley-oops, perfect putback dunk timing, or freestyle to master all of the gameplay controls. For more focused practice, visit Learn2K to improve your game with new additions that will make you a better player. Your MyCourt features new customization options that allow you to put your own stamp on the design. This year, you can customize the court floor with pre-designed floors earned through rewards, or you can even use the full court editor to design your own floor. Control every detail from the wood colors, line colors, logos, even the basket stanchion design itself can be customized.
I will never do any of this, but this is cool for people who care about it.
To complete your look. It's been fun chatting about the new features and city improvements.
Appreciate you guys stopping by to kick it with me and Eric in the city. When NBA 2K26 drops on September 5th, y'all know where to find me.
Like, why are you here, Tyrese? He was at the beginning and the end. He added nothing to this video. Why are you here? I'm not gonna lie. Y'all know I'll be ready to hate, but like for the most part, I'd say this video is actually a W. I'll give him a W. the features that they added are things that I think the community was looking for. A lot of things that feed to the competitive side of the game, as well as the community side of the game. And also, it seems like there's better rewards for people who just play the game. It looks like they're giving more value to people who don't want to spend money. A lot of different upgrades. That being said, never forget, this is a corporation that's here to finesse you out of your dollar. Their goal is to keep you on the servers as long as possible, so you'll spend more money on VC. So I'm going to go ahead and stress it. Tomorrow is the launch day for NBA 2K. When the game comes out, I need y'all to make up y'all mind if you're going to play. What is something you are comfortable spending on the game? And then set a hard stop, okay? I don't want to see niggas with 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 50 million builds, okay? My rule is 2 builds. I give myself 2 builds. I buy 1 pack of VC. That's enough to level up 1 player. And if I fuck them up, I'll make another one. After that, I'm done. I'm fucking done. If yours is 3, stick to the 3. If yours is 5 or more, you need to fucking dial it back. If yours is 1, cool. But like, I need if you spend in 0, I respect that too. But I need people to stop being whales. I need people to stop being fucking whales. Okay, that's all I ask. I'm not asking you to do anything but show some restraint. Dial it back. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie. You got 5+ builds. You gotta dial it back. Just watch the Metal Gear Solid video. The editing is fire. I appreciate it. Welcome to the stream. You gotta fucking dial it back, man. The My Team is really the worst ones at the it's funny. I be forgetting My Team exists until I see the amount of money people spend on it. I don't get the appeal of I don't get the appeal of My Team at all. These card packs don't work next year. Why are you spending so much money, man? My Team could be great if nobody spent anything. But I'll give them a lowercase W for this Corsair report. Is about to spend their kids' grocery money and get yelled at. The random cameo and the Phantom in the Metal Gear Solid video was crazy to see. Yeah, I didn't know he was gonna be there. I see, cause somebody had asked me. They was like, "Yo, how did the Dominican link up happen?" He thought I was Dominican too when I met him. I'm like, I'm not fucking Dominican, bro. But I was like, I got contracted to do something, and he was just there. That was it. The stars aligned. I was like, I wasn't looking for that nigga, bro. He's there, we hang out, cool. Let me see other news. Oh, 2K related news, and this kind of goes back to what I was talking about. Please figure out what you want to spend for your money, but also be responsible. This tweet came across my timeline. The game is not out and people are already being irresponsible. And this is the shit I'm talking about that I don't understand. This is the disease. Microtransactions are a disease. We've got somebody on social media bragging about how they put $75 worth of VC on Klarna, on Afterpay, on Affirm. Guys, if you're putting VC on layaway, you've got bigger problems than 2K. It's a sickness. It's the Venom symbiote taking over your wallet. This is not funny. I don't understand why people tweet. I ain't gonna hold you. There's some things you should just take to the grave. If you are putting a microtransaction, which by the way, micro is a prefix for transaction. Transaction meaning that, you spent something for an item. Micro means small. If you can't afford a small payment, you don't need to be using layaway. You need to improve your life. We're in trouble as a society. We're in a fucking trouble. Nah, who is doing this? Apparently Dirk. Apparently Dirk is doing it, man. We got to do better. Especially because the people who be complaining about, oh, I don't like the game. Especially like as the game comes out, I want to give everybody a warning. When the game does look better this year. It does look like they're actually trying. But I cannot stress enough, if you buy the game and you don't enjoy it, the best thing you can do is stop playing it. They already got you $70 for the game. So if everybody stops playing it because we universally agree we don't like it, they're going to see those server numbers are down and they're going to start to panic and work harder towards the next product. But if you stay on social media, bitch and complain about how you don't like the status of the game, you don't like how much the VC is, but you keep buying it. The business suits that are there to make money, they don't care about your complaining because you're still fucking buying. Okay, guys? Credit score in the depths of hell. This guy right here, he tweeted that he quit his real life job for NBA 2K26. This is insane to me. He posted the text messages. Seems like the boss is pretty understanding. You know, I hope all his dreams come true in NBA 2K26. I'm never gonna shit on anybody's dreams. I guess he wants to make it as a content creator or something like that. But niggas is posting they quit their job for 2K. This is the year. This is the year for some people, man. I guess this has got to be a joke. Unfortunately, in the world of NBA 2K, what's up is down and what's down is up. So I don't think it's a joke. I don't think it's a joke. Shout out to Unfaceable Chris. Shout out to Unfaceable Chris. In more positive news, this came across my For You page on TikTok. I guess the multiplayer mod for Spider-Man 2 came out on PC, and it seems like people are loving it. I guess you could play through the story mode with other people, and here's some gameplay.
Hold my hand inside your hands. I need someone who understands.
The music is strange. I think he was going for like a more sentimental vibe, because you know Spider-Man fans are like mad emotional. This shit means something to me, man. Like you know you seen that meme of that one black dude saying that shit. I feel like a lot of Spider-Man fans are like that. Like, I grew up watching Spider-Man. Yeah, he's his own.
I need someone who heals. For you I've waited.
Shout out the Double D Hub with the sub. Appreciate it. I am that Spider-Man fan. They be in the movie theater watching the movies with the shit on. It just means something. It just means something to him. So if you want to download it and try it, what are you linking right here? It's there. You get the gist of it. What is this shit? What the fuck is this? Moore's Law is dead. Has received up-to-date leaks on the PlayStation 6. Here's the full breakdown. The PS6's APU small form console to $300 to $400. The handheld will be $400 to $500, and then it'll be a high performance console. All three are rumored to launch in late 2027, but could slip. Prices are estimated based on the BOM analysis. And a twist of irony, after all the noise around Xbox Series S holding back the gen, it appears PlayStation may be doing its own Series S to get more people in, because the you know what's funny? If this is true that PlayStation is doing their own PlayStation 6S for the next generation, a cheaper version, that says to me that they are sick of you PS4 niggas. They are fucking sick of y'all. They said, fine, we'll make a cheaper version for you guys. But on the flip side, this could be bad if this rumor is true, because we're going to have another device holding back gaming, bruh. We're going to have another device, because there's a thing that you don't a lot of people don't understand. It's called console parity. If a platform comes out with two versions, a stronger and a weaker version, the developers have to develop and prioritize for the weaker version, because it's a given it's going to run on the stronger version. Which means the games aren't going to look as good. Then what's going to happen is it's going to be a vicious cycle repeating itself of people saying, I don't see that big of a graphical improvement. I don't see my performance that it can't. It physically can't, because the hardware is holding it back. But I would imagine if this rumor is true, Sony probably feels like, God damn, you PS4 niggas will not get off the fucking PS4. So we're going to come out with a PS6 Poor Edition. That's what we're going to do for you. And this is why your games are stuck at 30 FPS. Because you refuse to get a job. I hope that's a rumor. Take it with a grain of salt. I hope that's not true. But I feel like we just need to accept gaming as an expensive hobby. And it's always been that's why I said something happened with COVID where it attracted a lot of people who didn't play games before. Because I don't know where this concept came from that gaming is supposed to be for everybody. Gaming has always been a middle class, upper middle class, rich person's hobby. When I was a kid, I didn't complain that I couldn't afford the Xbox 360. I raked leaves. I shoveled snow, washed cars. I did what I had to do to get it. And then I stopped afterwards once I got it. But it's like, I think what it is because somebody in the chat earlier said that, is it me or does it seem like people are more impulsive than ever when it comes to spending their money? And like they probably are. It's algorithms. You have to keep in mind that these algorithms on these, so everything has an algorithm. Twitter, Instagram, Spotify, Apple Music, everything, Netflix, Hulu. So you have to understand, all these platforms have algorithms, even 2K, I talked about it in my video, that are optimized to get the most out of your time and your money. So it might come across as if people are more impulsive towards their spending, but I'd argue it's more so we're being manipulated more, things that didn't exist. And then you add in social media as a whole, you got the FOMO aspect. I'm a strong believer of, we as human beings were not meant to see hundreds of thousands, if not millions of people's opinions every day. It fucks with your psychology. And it can make you make decisions that you otherwise might have not made, or it can affect your mood. And I think what's happening is, you know, the hype of X, Y, and Z coming out. People are feeling left out. They feel like they got to be part of the conversation. They don't even know why. This is why I always said, I don't understand why people complain about games being $70 or like even $80. It's not, I'm not advocating for it. The shit sucks. I do agree. But unless you're a content creator, there's no reason for you to be there day one for every game. At the beginning of the year, do your budget, see what games are coming out, and pick maybe 1 to 3 games that you're like, I gotta be there day one. If you work a regular 9 to 5, and you should be good, because the reality is even if you could afford every $70 to $80 game that came out every month, you don't have enough time, if you are a responsible adult, to play those games. If you do have the time and the money, A, you're probably a scammer or a trapper, and B, you're unemployed. So there's no reason to bitch and complain about it. I remember when I was a kid, when games were only $50, that was like the regular average at the time. It took like 6 months before the game would drop in price. I don't understand why people complain, because a game be $70 and within a month that bitch is $30. And that shows you how much these algorithms and how impulsive people have become. You can't wait a month or 2 to play that goddamn game. You don't even make YouTube videos or stream. Just fucking wait. Put it on your wish list, man. But what I'm saying is critical thinking. Just be a goddamn adult, man. That's all I'm saying. I went on a whole tangent there. Also goes into voting with your wallet. Yeah, same thing. Actually, it's as if exactly facts. I buy all my games on sale. You don't need to be there day one. It's just whatever content creators that you watch, you know, if they do play all the latest games, just tell them, yo, stop spoiling shit. I try not to spoil shit. Anytime I start a new game, I say at the beginning, hey, I'm about to start X, Y, and Z. If you care about spoilers, feel free to leave. Just hit the like button on the way out if you're watching on YouTube. I understand. But if you work a regular 9 to 5, there's no reason to be worried about every goddamn new game that comes out. You'll be all right. And then last but not least, what I got for you is some details on the Elden Ring movie. It said that A24 said, fuck yeah, when asked if they'd back the film. Alex Garland wrote a 160-page draft and made 40 pages of imagery for the pitch. He flew to Japan to pitch it directly to the creator, Miyazaki, and they sealed the deal. So it wasn't even going to be a thing, but Alex Garland was so passionate, he put together a sales pitch, and they said, fuck yeah, let's do it. Sounds promising for them to get the creator excited. That sounds like it's going to be promising. I'm hoping it's good. Thank God for Game Pass. Yeah, and then you got Game Pass, free-to-play games, all that shit, man. There's so many great games that are free. Did he beat Millennia, though? I don't know. I'm about to get on a game because I need to beat Cappuccino. That's all I'm going to talk about. We'll pick up more news tomorrow.